Hey guys, so last night I finished reading this, and let me start off by saying how I first discovered Maureen Johnson. I was at 2012 LeakyCon, and we went to her Maureen Johnson Midnight Movie Madness, and I guess I'd heard of Maureen Johnson, but I didn't exactly know who she was, and I remember we had also seen a young adult panel. And I want to say she was moderating, and she was hilarious. And we went to the midnight movie, and it was Twilight. It was Twilight. And, as soon as the movie started, at least half the people walked out and left. And we stuck around and was like, okay, well, I've read the books once, and I didn't hate them. But I was like, I guess we can stick around, see if maybe this is just a joke. Maybe she'll put something else on a little. No, it was the whole movie, but she made fun of it the whole way through, which made it so much better. It made it enjoyable. And ever since then, I've been following her on Twitter. And if you don't have a Twitter, that is like the reason to get Twitter, is to follow Maureen Johnson, because she is just, every day she brightens my day. I love her tweets. I love Maureen Johnson so much. I can't even begin to. So this book, oh my god, this is the first book in the Shades of London series, and they've been out for a while, and she'd been going on, and The Madness Underneath had come out, and I hadn't read them yet, but I put them on my book list, and I just got this from the library the other day, and I finished it last night. It's so good. Like, I've been doing stage crew for Legally Blonde, but I mean, in my free time, I've been reading this book. Like, yesterday, after we got back from doing stage crew and like running all over, I just sat and read this book until like 3 in the morning when I finished. I couldn't put it down at the end because, oh my god, it was terrifying. Now, let me just say, I'm not really afraid of ghosts or anything. I don't really believe in ghosts. I don't. You know, I believe that there could be spirits, but I've never seen a ghost. And I've been in, like, haunted places. So, first of all, it starts off with Rory, an American girl. She goes to London for boarding school, and, like, shortly after she arrives, there's a murder. And it's done in the exact same manner as the first Jack the Ripper. So, there's panic, and then on the next date of the Jack the Ripper murder, there's another murder. And the thing about these murders is they're done in the exact same manner as the original Ripper murders. And also, the victims they're women with, like, similar names, and they're in the same spot, like, in the general location as the previous murder. And, Rory is, like, in this, she's at school, and, one of the nights of the murder, they went over to their friends, the guy's building, to look on the roof to, like, see if they could see the murder. And then they didn't see anything, so on their way back, they're, like, sneaking back in the bathroom window, and, like, right as Rory's, like, going through the window, there's this guy standing there, and he's like, are you supposed to be doing that? Are you supposed to be out? And it's just, like, creepy. It's creepy! And then it goes on, and her friend didn't see him. It's like, okay, well, that's a little weird. Maybe she's distracted. But no. Like, Rory keeps seeing things. It turns out she had a near-death experience, and she can now see ghosts. And it turns out that the Ripper is actually a ghost. Okay, so one, terrifying. How can you kill something that's already dead? You can't. So how do you deal with a ghost? Let alone a ghost murderer. Okay. So if that's not creepy enough, later on, the Ripper sends in a note to the media, and this is just absolutely chilling. I found it in the book to read to you. I look forward to visiting the one with the sight, to know me and plucking out her eyes. Oh my god! Oh my... Like, you see the goosebump? Oh my god. And then it's just like, it gets creepier and creepier. And then, so the Ripper is coming after her. He's coming after Rory. Like, oh my god. I couldn't stop reading until I finished to know what happened, to know if the Ripper was still around at the end or if he keeps going. And I was just like, the end, they go to like confront the Ripper because the 5th murder, he says, I won't stop killing. He starts sending her texts from random phones and he says, I won't stop killing until I kill you. So not only is that absolutely terrifying, but that's also like, you're responsible for everyone else's death because you didn't surrender yourself to me. Like, oh my god. Like, last night I kept taking snapshots of myself and I was just like, I was terrified. And when I was little, I used to be afraid of this like scary evil elf at the top of my grandma's stairs. Last night I was scared to death of a fictional character. A fictional ghost murderer character. Like, absolutely terrifying. Maureen Johnson, I wanted to be your best friend, and now I'm a little bit scared of you. I'm genuinely terrified. I can't wait until I get the 2nd book, and I've heard that there is a thing. I don't know what this thing is yet. Please don't tell me. I will find out, and I will either deal with it or not be able to deal with it when that time comes, and then we can all be miserable together until the next book comes out. So good. So good. 2 thumbs up, Maureen. Oh my god, so good. Oh my god, so good. Okay. I'm going to go to bed and read another book. Good night, guys. I love you.